There's something twisted about Blade and Sorcery Nomad. Something odd, not quite right. Intention is to fight, but even with all its might, a mind once bright tumbles dark into night. But first let's breathe. Let salty air rejuvenate. Sea and sky bolstering blue where birds are silhouettes against the sun. But alas, it doesn't last long. Enter insanity. You are expected. It creeps upon you slowly from where you do not watch, contemplating a sharp edge, but instead toying with its prey. It takes two to tumble, but then the game shows off its realistic physics, like a Looney Tune not realizing he's falling. Oh, there he goes. Fare thee well. And like a Looney Tune, he doesn't seem to die. Well, we'll see about that. Leaping from the precipice, aiming for the artery, this devilish debauchery. Stab the face, stab the gut, pierce the eye until they die, never asking why, oh why. Look, I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way. Excelling with unsheathed blade, determination deranged, lunacy arranged, a maniacal machinery of messed up malice. When given the opportunity, is this what we become? And yes, we are given the opportunity, even if it's not the game they intended to make, because Blade and Sorcery Nomad is supposedly not a psychopath simulator, but a sandbox fighting game bragging about realistic physics and fine hitboxes, carefully dancing around what is more miss than hit. And when you turn on extra gore, it kind of takes the piss. It does say experimental, which supposedly justifies, but dropped frame rates is a problem you cannot overlook, extra gore or no. Should I refund because of this fatal flaw, or pretend it's my mother-in-law? Swords and spells is the big sales pitch here, and this is where Blade and Sorcery Nomad does deliver. Sort of. I love it when VR games attempt to mimic weight. The weapons feel pretty good to swing about, but when you lodge your axe into someone's grill, the lack of blood and gore dilutes the thrill. And when your attack is dodged by lag, frustration starts seeping in, replacing psycho vibes of cheer with the PC version saying, "Hold my beer." Yes, there is a PC version of this, and it is much smoother, more visceral and bloody satisfactory. But with all that said and done, even if laggy gameplay doesn't spoil your fun, Blade and Sorcery still suffers from a lack of content and progression. Crime scenes are picked on a map in your home, and you teleport to one of 4 sandbox areas, or a single dungeon masking as more, because it's procedurally generated to add longevity, but it's mere plaster and paint on something you've seen in full after an hour or two. Although it did take me a while to figure out you can supercharge your weapons with spells. So then, the big question standing as bold barrier between a wallet open wide or a wallet tightly shut. Here it is. Listen. Are you a lag-loving psychopath? Because if you are, go nuts. For the rest of us, 6 out of 10. Half-baked and hard to swallow. With more time in the oven, it could have been great.